This is my presentation for the final project in designing website interfaces. So I'll get in here. This is it. It's Paleo Dig. So this is your dig site, and as you click a square, it removes the dirt, and then eventually, as I keep going here, we'll hit on a fossil. The goal is to get 3 fossils of the dinosaur. For now, I just have placed like emojis in there as the images. I would like to. Oh, there's the head. I would like to get the actual like pictures of the bones to use eventually. But yeah, also the 10 by 10 grid is definitely makes it time consuming. But there's the ribs, and now we're just looking for the tail. Maybe up here. But after I get the full dino into the collection, oh, there we go. So we found that. So it let us know we were excavating the T-Rex. Now I'll press restart. It should clear the board and show us. See, now we're excavating the Triceratops. So, and since we successfully got the T-Rex, we can go here and see the T-Rex in our collection. Now let's look for this Triceratops. This should probably be fun, huh? I definitely had fun working on this. I've gotten into dinosaurs over the past couple months again. So it's fun to get to do a project that uses that. Alright, statistically, one of them should have been down there in that bottom left section, right? There we go. Alright, restart, check our collection, and there we go. We have the T-Rex and the Triceratops. I guess I'll go over some of the code. I'm not sure if we were supposed to, but I'll just go over some of the JavaScript. So this just holds the Triceratops and the T-Rex that we have with the placeholder images and stuff like that. It gets it from the PNG. That's why I said in the README that the PNGs need to be in the same file, same folder as the main files. Yeah, it has the name of each part that corresponds with the placeholder. I tried to set it so the ribs was a rib image, the tail's just a bone, and then the head looks like the head of each one. Like trike head looks like a rhino. This just holds what current level, current fossils starts at 0, current collection starts at 0. Let me make it bigger, man. Alright. Where were we? Right here, load level. So this function loads the level for you, which basically calls all the functions that we create down here. It also makes a copy of the dinosaur that we're looking for so that the database doesn't get corrupted. So we're not pulling directly from the database, we're using a copy of a dino from the database. And then yet it calls the random fossil to put the fossils in random locations, generates the grid, and updates the user inventory. This function randomizes the location of the fossils. This holds the position. This holds the square where a fossil is already at, so that they don't get placed on top of each other. And loops through the current pieces, and then this holds the random position that we get from the math. Right here, math random times 100, because normally it's like a point something number. And then checks if that number that we got from the random was already used. If it's not already used, set the fossil in that position, and then add that new position that the fossil was put in to the used position so it can't get used again. This function generates the grid that the dig site lives on. Ooh, this is basically more done in CSS, but this just calls everything. This loops through what happens to make it 100 times. Loops through it 100 times to make it a 10 by 10 grid. This gets the dirt patch styles from CSS. This creates, and then it goes through and adds each square to the grid with the dirt patch coloring, so that way it looks different. This is the function that runs whenever you click on a tile, so whenever you dig something up. This recognizes is looking for whenever a tile gets clicked. This reads the number that was given to it. Where was it given? Attaches the current loop number. It's right there, huh? Yeah, attaches the current loop number. This is the invisible number that we use down here. And then if the spot was already dug up, meaning like there was nothing there or there was a fossil there, it exits there, so you can't dig up the same spot twice, which is what excavated holds. It checks if there was a fossil in the position that we clicked that we dug up. And then if there was a fossil, it will update the user inventory, update the fossil, and update the tile. This function updates the inventory. We have the inventory list that we get from HTML. We get all this stuff from the HTML, and we clear the old inventory text so that way it starts out as nothing. Start the items found to 0. And then this is, I wanted to get placeholder images for here, but I didn't want to use question mark emojis. They didn't fit the aesthetic, the red emojis. This loops through each completed dinosaur that you have, and if you have a completed dinosaur, it will add the picture of that dinosaur into your inventory. This is where it lets you know what dinosaur you're looking for by going to the database and getting the name of the dinosaur. This is the function that happens when you clear the dig site. Basically, it just goes through, reruns everything that happens up here with load level. This is the function for the collection screen that actually displays the image. So this holds the collection and the collection gallery from the HTML. This clears it, so it starts out with nothing. This checks if the collection is empty, so that way if it's empty, there's nothing to be displayed to them. And then this, if they do have dinosaurs, this will get the image of that dinosaur, name, and all that stuff, and display that to them. And this is just removes it, removes the show. Exit, and then yeah, this is just initialization. Thank you.